Hey Aquarius, I'm Eleanor, and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your weekly pick a card reading, and your overall energy and themes for this week are going to be about inner stability and sharing what you know with others, being inspired and being a conduit, almost like you are an oracle this week. So that's why I'm choosing the Wisdom of the Oracle and Mystic Mondays Tarot. I have stack 1, stack 2, and stack 3. They're timestamped below, so you can skip to the one or more than one that you feel like is meant for you. And this is just a general for the collective. So if it doesn't feel like it's applying to your situation, maybe a personal reading would be better. And I offer those in my Etsy shop, and that's linked below. Like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff, because I do these every week. Although I am thinking about getting rid of the pick a card format and doing like a first half being a general and the second half being a twin flame. But it's just an idea at this point. So go ahead and comment and let me know if you like things the way they are or if you think something different might. Cool. All right, stack 1, you have the Queen of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and No Place Like Home. So here you are, Aquarius, the Queen of Swords. That's being the queen of your element of air, of communication. And so you are communicating what you hear, discerning, being logical and discerning what's true and what's not, what's worth sharing and what's not. And your credibility is at an all-time high with this 4 of Wands. And so it's like your stability and accomplishments have contributed. Your ability to establish yourself as a trusted an honest member of a community, someone that seems to know their shit, someone seems to always kind of have the right answer. And so this No Place Like Home is reassurance that you can trust your insights and trust that what you're sharing is accurate. And because you stay in integrity, you stay at home in your own skin, comfortable in your authenticity. Now, with the 5 of Swords though, so all that's well and good, all that's beautiful, congratulations, good job. But be mindful about the words that you choose. There is a difference between being in your integrity and being authentic and being real and calling it like you see it as an excuse to just be mean. Being brutal, being cruel, and then calling it being real. That's not necessary. That's an excuse. That's not choosing your words. That's not having any self-discipline. That is not the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords in reverse says whatever comes into her mind without any kind of filter. Having a filter on your words is not the same as being dishonest. It's about choosing how you communicate. And smart communication, because communication is a means to an end. And it's if you don't use a filter and you just say whatever comes to mind in whatever way, using whatever cruel words come to mind, then you will have the faulty means will create a faulty result. And so communication is something that you can be better or worse at. It's something you can choose to do in a compassionate way and still be honest. And so just realizing that accusations are going to just close ears and you want to be heard. So try to communicate in a way. It's not about you want to be heard, right? So if you want to be heard, communicate in a way that gets you heard. And just being a bitch won't get you heard. It's going to get people to shut down and not hear you. Stack 2. 5 of Cups. The Fool. And TikTok. So this 5 of Cups shows me that you need to redirect your focus. TikTok brings a message of timelessness and how time is a human invention. It's not linear. the way our mind, the brain tries to make it. The brain needs things to be linear in order to make sense, but time isn't. It's just kind of like when it's filtered through our brain, it kind of like spins it into a line, but that's not its true form. And so there is nothing in the past that needs your attention. This is more of the energy they're asking you to take on. The Fool lives in the eternal now. The Fool is unconstrained by guilt over the past or anxiety over the future. And the Fool symbolizes like an emptiness of mind. So the Fool, if the Fool suggests unintelligence or stupidity or something like mindlessness. There's the negative things that we think of when we think of that Fool. That Fool can be have a negative term, but it's like it's more about that emptiness of mind, that stillness and lack of chatter and ability to be in the moment that this energy symbolizes. And so what you will be sharing with the world this week is joy, connection, love, expression, and experiences of beauty. And so being in the now with anyone that you come across and then experiences your energy, or you come in contact with you, because it's like your presence will take them out of their timeline. It's like being with you this week is going to be an experience unto itself, and your energy is going to orient people in the moment when they're with you. And like your gravitational pull, like the way gravity and time, I don't know, it's Einstein stuff, the relativity and all that, but it's like your gravity is going to pull people out of their timeline and into the present moment. Stack 3, you have the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and Co-Create. And Co-Create mirrors this energy. These are kind of the same thing about being a conduit of the divine for bringing their inspiration. Being a conduit, it's an energy of inspiration and manifesting, bringing things into being from non-existence. Almost like the magician, I want to say. So giving things form in a 3-dimensional plane. It's like that's our job. We are the 3D printers of Source. So in order to channel it, you have to be able to turn off your mind. This isn't an intellectual pursuit at all. And it's like the further you push away the channeled message with your mind, you have to abandon it altogether as a study or an intellectual pursuit or an effort of rationality or it's not cerebral. And the harder you try to do that, the harder you try to think and the harder you try to concentrate and do it kind of like in the front half of your brain, accessing all of that to do it like a math problem or like a logic puzzle or something like that, the further you get from that channeled inspiration. It's something that kind of comes in from the nothing. And as long as you're talking over it, it can't come in. And so when you can do that, you stand to create something that is all your own and unique to you and something that will benefit you. It can benefit you financially, but it's a certain independence and stability and recognition. Okay? I'll talk to you in a week, Aquarius. Thank you.